Hello, Eagles Nation. This is your boy, Dr. Rock. Coming at you with a video that's I don't know what to say. An effort loss, a disappointing loss, horrible loss. I don't. I really don't know what to say at this time being because from what I've seen in this game, I can say this: we had every opportunity to win this football game. Like I said on Facebook, a lot of bad calls by the referees, coaches making bad decisions on offense and defense. Most importantly, a lot of fumbles, sacks for loss, and the most important thing, not running the football. Now, that was my main situation. They didn't run the football. They gave up on it once again. But we did have an injury on Clement. Clement got hurt again, and apparently his season might just be over. I don't know. I can't speak on it because all we know is that he didn't come back into the game in the second half of the game, much less play in the first half of the game. So I can't say nothing about Corey Clement's situation, but all I know is that we stopped running the football completely. They had Carson Wentz once again throwing over 50 passes. You can't win football games when you throw more than 50 passes. You only can do that if you got playmakers. Got the playmakers. Goddard, Ertz, Jeffrey, Aguilar, Bros. And let's not forget Matthews. You got the weapons. You weren't able to complete passing downfield because the Cowboys were constantly harassing our quarterback in the backfield. The man got popped and hit so many times, I couldn't even keep count of it. So, as I said before, this probably going to be a short video because the fact is, I'm not quite sure exactly how many yards that Carson went through for. He did through for 2 touchdown passes. That he did was able to accomplish. No interceptions. The thing is, he was not able to complete many balls deep downfield because receivers couldn't get open. The only person he seems to depend on the most is Zach Ertz. Now, we all know that Zach Ertz is one of the best tight ends in the game. He did get over 1,000 yards in this game, so he's the first tight end since Keith Jackson to get 1,000 yards in a season. I don't expect Zach Ertz to get another 1,000 yards going forward into his career because he's now been in the league six or 7 years in the league now. And he is not the tight ends all-time leading record because Keith Jackson still owns that record. He's the only tight end that still has the most receiving yards in his entire career playing with the Philadelphia Eagles. That record has still not been broken yet, but it's a good chance that Zach Ertz can break it going further into his career. We didn't run the ball well, like I said before, and that hurts me so much when you don't run the football. Because you leave your quarterback in the backfield to get hit, popped, and sacked so many times. And that's what happened to him today. I mean, they kept harassing him. They were sending blitz after blitz, pressure after pressures, players not getting open. He only had 2 good balls thrown. And that was one for Darren Sproles. Then he threw one. He meant to get one way downfield to Nelson Aguilar. Those are the only 2 best balls that he's thrown in an entire game. The Cowboys that could not, but they could. The Cowboys was able to get pressure on this boy on a regular basis. I mean, we couldn't stop the blitz. He kept getting hit, kept getting popped, and I'm not quite sure how many sacks that was. I think 4 or 5 sacks. I think that's what I saw. 4 or 5 sacks. Not exactly quite sure, but all I know is he got sacked quite a bit, hit quite a bit, knocked down quite a bit, and popped a lot of bit. That's all I do know. The Eagles refused to do max protection. When you got Gregory on one end and got the other boy on the other end, you know they're able to close the pocket because they are capable of getting initial pushes to close the pocket so tight where Wentz is not capable of completing balls downfield because his window is closed. He can't see. A lot of things is in face. The defensive lineman is in his face, so he can't see downfield, and that's what really hurt us in this game tonight. And I can name all of them, but the main one was running the football. They weren't able to accomplish that. So now, with that game now over with, because we got to play next Sunday, and I think it's against the Rams, and that does not get any tougher, y'all. It just got tougher now with the Rams coming. No, we're going to the Rams. We're going to LA, y'all, to play the Los Angeles Rams. It doesn't get any tougher than yet. So I really don't know what the game plan is going to be for there. But all I know is we have some injuries up front. I really don't know how this is going to go going forward because we've had a large list of players that was hurt before the game even got started. 2 or 3 of them were starters, and the rest of them were backup guys on offense and defense. So, bad refereeing because there was a lot of calls that were called against the defense and offense. Coaching could have been a whole lot better in the first half. The second half, and when you finally got into a groove and you were tick for tat, you can't do tick for tat with teams that are putting up points like that. So, but the most depressing one, y'all, I'm quite sure you all agree. Dak Prescott threw that ball. Rasul Douglas hit it, but it reflected, went in the air, and Cooper caught it and sprinted 10 yards into the end zone for a touchdown. That right there was probably the dagger in our confidence in the team going forward. Well, not the confidence in our team, but for the confidence for them, not for us. Because I know that we can probably still have confidence in our team to go forward and win other games. But it just got tougher now because, like I said, we got another road game against the LA Rams. We got to play the Rams. And then after the Rams, we got to play the Houston Texans, who, by the way, lost today. And I think the Rams played last Thursday. They won, and now they got to play next Sunday. So they're going to be well rested for us when we got to come on their home turf. So, and our last final game is against the Washington Redskins at Philadelphia. So at Philly. So that's our last game. The way I'm looking at it now, we're now 6-7. We could possibly be 8-8. That is what I am looking at. 8-8. If we can beat the Texans, which I'm quite sure we probably could, if we do beat the Texans, that will give us a pretty good win, and then we win the next 2 games. But I'm hoping we beat the Rams. I mean, the Rams are pretty good, damn good offensive defensive team. So we're gonna have to run the ball effectively against them to even get to 7-7. If we can get to 7-7, 8-7, 9-7, 9-7, and part of what I'm looking at 9-7, y'all. Don't get me wrong. That's what I'm looking at, 9-7. So that's a winning record, but it won't get us in the playoffs unless the other teams in the wild card and the other teams in the hunt lose. It'll be on the way that we get a playoff berth. So a lot of things still looking up for the Philadelphia Eagles. It gonna depend on the next and final 3 games that we have to play. And that's against the Rams, the Texans, and the Washington Redskins. So 2 of 3 games are on the road. If we can win them last 2 road games and beat Washington at home, we'd be 9-7. That'll be a winning record, but it's not guaranteed us to have a playoff spot. And that's why they win against the Cowboys was very, very vital. But when you don't run the football, you don't protect the quarterback, players don't get open to receive passes, and when you definitely don't run the football. I might have mentioned that already. But when you don't run those four or do those four, you ain't going to win much games. So, with that being said, I'm going to end this on a high note. 3 more games to win. We got to beat the Rams. We got to beat the Texans. And we definitely got to beat the Washington Redskins to put us at 9-7. That's the record I'm looking at, y'all. And I'm sure you all got the same idea. So, with that being said, this is your boy, Dr. Rock, even coming at you guys with a Week 13 recap. Holla at me. Peace.